How many of you really had a big relief, a suffocation taken out of your being after yesterday's completion sessions? That Swapurnatva, the Purnatva Kriya, Samskara Dahana Kriya. Raise your hand. Great. From today I'll help you to find your root thought patterns. Listen. Dig out your root thought patterns. Let me define root thought pattern. Please listen. For this chain, the thread is the root. On the thread, all beads are standing. Am I right? If the thread is cut, what will happen? Same way, all your patterns are connected to one thread. That thread is what I call root thought pattern. Root thought pattern. From today, next 4 days, I am going to guide you to get into the root thought pattern of your suffering. Actually, from today we start the mystical process. Till yesterday, all this process, even in corporate level programs you can see. Now we are going to start which corporates cannot teach you. You need a mystic, a master to teach you that. First session in the morning, we are going to work on finding your desire and guilt patterns. Then, finding the root thought pattern of desire and guilt. Only after everyone found their root pattern, unclutching initiation. Listen, how many of you have done NSP? Now you will see I am doing it completely, totally different. Don't expect it to be in an old way. Because with this whole program, I have aligned the whole thing. That is why you will be seeing the whole thing in a different way and taking you to the deeper level. Yesterday, many people in the energy session gave me a letter that they wanted to complete with me. They wanted time with me. First understand, all your incompletions are not created with me, with my image about you. The image you carry about me. So complete with that image itself. You understand? None of you have physically lived around me. So all your incompletions are created, your image about me. So get the photograph and sit and complete. No, if you try to complete physically with me, it will be disastrous for you. You will realize you are not part of me or my life, which is too much for you to, because everyone is imagining that they are living inside my heart and I am living inside their heart and all that. When you get in, you will see it is a pure emptiness. I am an ocean. How many of you are afraid to look into my eyes during the energy session? I can say everyone. Not a single one looks into my eyes. The moment I bring my eyes closer, you turn it this way or that way. Because there's a vast ocean. See, my eyes are window for the sky. Bottomless sky. Listen, I'm using the word bottomless sky. Means sky which is down. Catching it? Sky which is down, bottomless sky. So please do not ask or expect to physically sit with me and complete. It will be disaster for you. Complete with the photograph itself. And you guys are ready? Listen. I'll give you the simple introduction about the process we are going to do now. Desire. Desire is nothing but conscious or unconscious words, commitments you gave it to you. I'm redefining. Desire is nothing but conscious, unconscious commitments you gave it to you. It is nothing but the feeling the other side of the bank is green. Always we feel the other side is green. Yes, the other side is green. Nothing else. You understand? The problem is not even with the desire, because desire is after all straightforward word, you give it to you. The problem is you forget and give some other words to you which are contradicting to the earlier given word. Understand? Self-contradicting, conflicting, confusing desires. That is where the problem starts. All of you are getting it? See, morning you give a word to yourself. I will work so hard, I will become CEO of this company and make $1 million salary per month. Then evening, I should dump all this and go to Hawaii and have my house, beach house, lie down and spend my life in vacation. The morning the commitment you gave and the evening commitment you gave, both are contradicting. Am I right? Same way, constantly you go on creating contradicting and conflicting, confusing commitments to yourself and forgetting all three. There are, see, one is contradicting, another one is conflicting. What do you do, you know? As I said, one which is conflicting means morning you want to work, evening you want to go for vacation. Next is contradicting. I'll give you the example for this contradicting. For example, you have the headache. Constantly you think, my headache should disappear. I should get out of this headache. I should get out of this headache. My headache should disappear. What do you think will happen? You think your headache will be healed? Because every time you remember this word, you give life to that word headache also. You remember the headache also. You visualize headache also. How many of you are cognizing? When you give strength to that word also, how is it going to disappear? That is the way you never get out of any addictions. If you are constantly saying, I should quit smoking, quit smoking, quit smoking, smoking is there. How will you quit? Even the word you repeat should be, I should become healthy. I should become healthy. I should become healthy. The words you utter to you should be right word. And then the third is confusing desires. You want to become a painter, artist, finally you land up in learning some computer skills. Thinking that in computer you will learn painting. Is anyway the actual painting art and computer painting is going to be similar? Confusing desires. How many of you cognize these confusing desires that you play with this with your life? You do it. Have you got the paper? All of you got both the sheets? Anybody who has not got both the sheets? Got it? Please listen. Take it up. Go back to the earliest incidents in your life where you received the first ideas and notions about desires. Describe the incident clearly. First time when you heard about what is desires. Describe. Look deeply into your life and list down all the desires you have related to sensory pleasures, food, sex, etc. Look deeply into your life and list down all the desires you have related to name and fame. Look deeply into your life and list down all the desires you have related to health. Look deeply into your life and list down all the desires you have related to wealth. Only if you pen down all the answers, I can help you to find the root thought pattern. Look into your life and list down all the desires related to relationships, desires related to spirituality, and then the second sheet. Please take up the second sheet. This is about the conflicting desires and contradicting desires and confusing desires. By the time you complete answering all these questions, you will be a Buddha. Now look in and answer. Internalize, answer. You will realize desire is not a big enemy, or it cannot give you suffering. It is your idea about desires gives you suffering. Clear? Come on, please start penning down.